Sudoku time. So 8 is there. There are 3 8s that look into box 2. I can only go here. I don't see any repeats in the other top rows. In fact, there are none. Now, normally I like to look at the middle rows first, but I just saw something interesting about box 4. All the even digits are given. So I'm left with nothing but odds. Fortunately, 3 of those cells can be anything. That's one is only 7 or 9. Okay, now I look back to the evens. 8 has to go in 2 spots in row 6. 4 actually ends up in the same 2 spots. So 4, 8 ends up there on the bottom corners of box 6. And this can't be 1 either. So row 5 also is nothing but odd digits. And I have nothing in box 6, but the 4-8 pair here should help greatly. On the bottom rows, 5 is there. 6 is going to end up down here. Wait a minute. Okay. 2 6s here. This can't be 6, and I forgot that this 6 can't be because of the 6 in column 1 that looks down. So 6 in box 7 is actually placed. And it's a known quantity. Okay, 1 is here. I think that's it. Okay, now look at columns. 8 has to be there. 4 ends up in those 2 spots in column 1 on the left side. The middle columns, 1 is here. Five is there. Is that it for columns? It might be. Okay, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2, 7, 8, 9 to finish box 9. Okay, those are 2/3 of 7, 8, 9. But this can be any of them. So that's not helping. Oh. And this cell is 1 or 9 because it sees all the evens and 3, 5, 7. Let's see. Neither of those are 2 or 5. 2, 3, 5. So okay, this is going to be from some flavor of 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. One can't be 4. It could be 6. It can't be 7 or 8. It could be 9. Let's see. This is no help whatsoever. Oh, but 1, 7, 9 in column 2, which I just saw, along with 3, 4, 5, 6, guess what? That means these 2 are 7, 8. In column 3, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, I need 1, 5, 7, 9. That can't be 1 or 5. So 7, 9, by this, that's forced to be 9. Which places a 2 in row 7, and this is not 2 anymore. That gives me a 7, 8, 9 triple in row 9. So along with 1, 5, 6, I can place 2, 3, 4 for the rest of that row. Two, 4, 5, 7, 8. I need 1, 3, 6, and 9 for column 8. That cell is quite restricted. It sees 1 through 6 inclusive and 8. So that one's down to 7 or 9. And I'm in the wrong mode. Doesn't help me. Does it help me here? These can't be 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are 1, 4, 9 only. That's no help, though. But, oh, that can't be 3 because of this. Looking, so 3 has to be here. And thus this cell cannot be 3. One of those must be. Well, darn it. I thought I had a quad. I just have a quintuple in row 5. It doesn't help me at all. This sees 2, 4, 6, and 8 along with 3 and 1. 1, 2, 4, 8. Leaves me with 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 to fill. You know that's not 3. Okay. And I made a mistake because this can't be 1, 7, 9 and that can't be 7, 8. The reason is okay. If this is correct, then this has to be 2, 8, and a 2 from row 7 looks over. So that's a 2, and that's a mistype. Now, the problem I have there is I have 3 different 3, 4s in row 9, and that's impossible. 1, 2, 5, and 6 will leave me with 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. That can still be 7. This can in fact be 7, 8, 9, and I think that one can also. Other than 8. The hope is I didn't make any other silly mistakes that caused me to lose traction. I need 4, 5, and 7 for row 7. Okay, this is the 1, 3, 7. It can't be 4. Really? I have nothing in box 6 yet. Those are from 3, 4, 6, 9. How do I not have any help here? 2, 6, 7, 8. So these are from 1, 3, 4, 5, 9. Those can't be 1, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, this is irritating, but 2 can't go here by this, or here by that 2 in the region, or there by this given 2, so 2 in column 1, I believe to be in row 2. That gives me a 1, 7, 9, which places the 5. In column 3. This is still no help. That sees 1, 2, 4, and 8. This sees 2, 4, 5, and 8. Okay. Now what? And the question is, did I fill this out correctly? Like, there's a 1, 7, 9 triple in column 9, so this can't be 1 or 9, that's 4. That helps me figure out a few more digits. But if this is 1, 7, 9, then... okay, then that's a problem. Because this cell Can't be 7 or 9, but it can't be 8 because that's an 8. So did I make another mistake? I think I did. No. If this is 179, then that's a 4. Which means this is an 8, and now we have a problem here because that cell can be nothing. It literally can't be. Yeah. This is impossible. I've only got 3 digits left, but I have to put them in 4 cells. That doesn't work. Okay. So the question is, what silly mistake did I make somewhere? Two, 5, 7, 8. So I need 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, and that can't be 3 or 6. Is this only 1 or 9? It may not be. It sees 3, 4, 5, 6, it sees 2 through 8 inclusive. So that is indeed 1 or 9. This cell sees every even digit in 1 through 5. That cell sees 3 and 5 along with the even digits. Okay. This 4, 8 I believe to be correct. And this 1, 4, 7, 9 I think is correct. So that's still 8. And this is 4. I think that is correct. Now what's going on down here? Yeah, do I have the 2 wrong? I might have the 2 wrong. I think that might have to be 2 because 1, 4, 7, 9 along with 3, 5, 6, 8. If this is 1, 4, 7, 9, and that's 3, 5, 6, 8, this cell must be 2. So that cell cannot be. We know that cell can't be either. That would put... This is 7, but then that conflicts with that 7. So this cell cannot be 9. That cell can't be 8. So this is wrong, which means that's wrong. 1, 7, 9 makes this 2, 8. That puts 2 here. 8 here. This can't be 7, 8. So this is 9. Which makes that 7. This 8. Now I've got a problem in those cells. Because again, the only place for 2 is here, which isn't marked. Column 8. And that makes this 1, 3, 6 make a little more sense. That can't be 7. Well, the lesson here is hopefully I give you a good explanation of the mistakes I'm making. And don't necessarily follow or trust my pencil marks. They're not very good. This could be 6 also. Oofta. Okay, that's not 6. Let's see, this will be from 3, 5, 6, and 9, right? Let's see, 3 here, so that's not it. 1 is there in row 6. That cell is not 1. Okay, 9 has to be in those 2, but not here. So this is a 9. Therefore, that's a 1. That cell is not 1. 5, 7, 9 will make this cell a 1 in box 4, and that is not 1, and these are not 1. 5, 7, 9. Column 1 will place the 2. Five, 7, 9 means this cell is not 7. So that takes out the 4 and the 3. This is left as 4, 9, and these aren't 4. Two different ways. This cell is the only thing left that hasn't been filled yet. That's 7, which would mean this is 5, and now we've got a problem here. Wow, did I get any of my pencil marks correct? I'm not sure I did. 5, 8 is in these two cells. This can't be 8. Looking down from column 6. So that sorts out the 5, 8. That has to be an 8. This is not. Let's see. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So these are 2, 3, 7. Thankfully, I know where the 2 goes. Neither of these can be a 2. Let's see. This is from 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, but it can't be 4. Three ends up there. Okay, this is from 3, 7, 9. It sees all evens, and 1 and 5. There's 1, there's 5. This sees 2, 4, 5, and 8. So it ends up as 1, 3, 6, 7, 9. Let's see if I can do anything with that configuration. Yeah, I'm second guessing myself a little bit. Seven's here. Oh, good. This looks like 1, 3, 6, 9 because none of those. This could still be 4, couldn't it? No, it cannot be because of that 4. So none of these cells can be a 4. That's a quad. So that places the 4 in row 1. 3, 9 means this can't be 3 or 9. It's down to 1 or 5, but more importantly, 1 and 5 are placed. These aren't 5. I don't quite have a 3, 6, 7, 9. I wish I did. Oh, that can move. Okay, now what? This 7, 9 and this 7, 9 and that 7, 9 all interact with each other. Three is there. In box 5, like that helps me a lot. It does not. Humph. By columns, I don't see anything. By rows... Oh. If 3 is here, then those can't be 3. 3's going to end up either here or here. Three here would imply those are not. These are not 3. 3 here, if correct, because this and this aren't 3, all by placed or givens. 3 here means these cannot be 3. Whoops. I meant to do that. 7, 9 here, which I totally missed. Surely that 4, 6 at the bottom right of box 2 interacts with something, does it? Does it not? This 7, 9 doesn't. Wow. Six is here, I believe. Ah, 7, 9. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired or something. Because the 7, 9 pair in row 4, that's been shouting at me for a while. I've known the 3's been at the top right, or left. And that goes over. Let's see. Places the 9, which gives me 3, 9 in row 1. Which gives me the 7, 6, 3. That'll fix row 2. I'm left with the 4, 6 in row 3. That has to be 7. This has to be 1. I can place 4, 9, 7, 3 in box 8. This is 6. That has to be 7. Okay, I think I fixed all my mistakes, and I made a lot of them. So, the lesson for anybody coming in and watching this as a new person is watch your grid scanning. This should have been 12 or 13 minutes. It took 22, but I am proud of the fact that I managed to find and correct all of my mistakes without having to erase the grid and start over. This is one of the first times I've been able to do that.